What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back in Dislyte, and we are going to be rocking out how to start strong, how to start fast, that type of deal. I see that that is the most prevalent thing that people ask in this game, and kind of trying to understand what type of game this is, because this game really, like, in comparison to Seven Mortal Sins, it does not encourage summoning a lot. Like, it just doesn't give you enough currency for that, and it doesn't give you enough tickets for that. So you have to actually adjust. And what I mean by adjust is you have to use the characters that you actually get. And re-rolling in this game is really not a thing. So it's not something that you necessarily be worried about. So with that said, you build on what you have and figure out what you want to go with. For me, it works the same way like with mini games. I want to have a tank, I want to have a buffer, I want to have somebody who suppresses on the opposite side, I want to have somebody who does big DPS and a healer, which is pretty much what I have. I have my big DPS, which is Relic. I have somebody who kind of tanks. He has a taunt and a pretty cool passive right here where he can actually counter attack. He's not the best tank, but he's the best thing that I have right now. I have kind of a little bit, she's not really suppression, but she's kind of like DPS and sustain on herself, and pretty good because these first three characters, they're all AoE, so they can take care of the DPS by myself. And this is the buffer.
We're here to do one thing, and that's to win.
Right here, but I am going to be taking her out eventually. And this is my healer.
In our next edition.
Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm probably going to go with Jingman.
Really comes to mind.
Even though she's kind of freaky looking. What she does is she AoEs a lot, and I'm going to combine her with a set to make her suppress. Because since she AoEs with both attacks, basically, and then this causes an explosion on top of that Nether Bloom, which if you look over here, will suffer. Nether Bloom was blast after taking 5 attacks after receiving damage equal to 85%.
There's no space.
And it's going to hit random. So it's good to actually put this out for her also. And there you go. Alright. Looks good. So what I'm going to try to do is try to put a set on her. We're going to explain that a bit later though. But I just got her last night, so it is what it is. We are ranked 25, and my suggestion to you guys, even though I know you go like, summon, 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 summon. Yeah, you want to do that, but only use your tickets to summon. Use your currency on stamina, or you will be done playing pretty fast in this game, and you will not see 25 where I am in one day. Like, it's less than a day, and I'm at 25. I can do more, obviously, if I keep going with everything else. Ooh. And bam, here's some more stuff right here. What's in here? Basic Inferno Wave, basic. Nice. I could use all of that. Yep, we can do all of that. And the currency. Take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. What you definitely want to do is make sure that you are going along your mission paths and everything like that. You have your growth plan right here. You see I'm pretty much everything. Well, I got to do Chronos 5. I don't think I'm strong enough for that yet, though. But we'll get there. Have our recon plan. You see I'm done pretty much a lot of the growth plan. Then down right here. I didn't do... What? Sonic Miracle, Ritual Miracle, and Practice Stage. Hide the current battle. And you can hide the current battle and start another one. Oh, okay, I guess I haven't been doing that. Clear Sonic Miracle 3. Let's just go ahead and do that right now. Let's see if we can, actually. Maybe, maybe not. Nah, I'm not going to waste time on that. Because maybe I can't. That'll be a waste. Then you have over here using a helper. I guess I haven't been doing that, so we can go ahead and do that, and that's going to give me the ally start with a shield. I actually do want to do that because that helps out in the harder stages to make you take less damage, so you get to the bosses in better shape. You do get heals back, but you start to take bigger damage now, so that's just a thing. You have Sonic Miracle right here. It's definitely within your best interest to do all this, because it's just going to tell you that it's there and then it doesn't tell you anything about it anymore. And what you want to do is you want to keep going, because it'll keep pushing you through all of the stuff that's in the game and just continuously keep giving you free stuff all the way through. It's where you get your gold. You see my gold is up here looking nice, and that's with me even with me upgrading. I haven't spent anything in this game, obviously.
If you got something to say, you better have the power to back it up.
No, you know, we ain't got trash stuff out here. We have been upgrading for the most part, if you guys see. So I still have I'm still looking good gold, and around level 25 is when stuff starts to hit harder, so you have to start figuring out what you want to do as far as your builds. Like I said, I want to actually go.
We're here to do one thing, and
Somebody's suppression, because that'll just make things easier on this plan. So suppression, let's see, this is yep, this is what we want right here. And I've actually farmed a little bit of that, so let's see. Okay, so we didn't get any right there. We got one right there, so we can equip that one. We got one right there. I've been literally only picking up 4-star stuff. If it's 3-star, I've been selling it because there's no reason to even use that right now at this level. So she is good right there. She has a chance to stun. She doesn't use poison or bleed, so we're not going to worry about that. We don't need that either. Crit rate, but that's the only one I have, so I guess I'll go blue for this. Do I have another blue one over here? I do. There we go. So that's what we're rocking with right now, and I'm gonna build her.
No space
and
in my heart left for anything.
right now she's gonna be the suppressor, and that's what I'm gonna build her as. Now let's see if I have any growth things to actually even level her. I do.
There's no space in my heart left for anything.
I don't think I have enough to actually. She's gonna be close, but not very close. You also, if you don't want to do this, what you can do is you can turn around and make it so that you have like a super strong carry.
There's no space in my heart left for anything but vengeance.
But I really want a suppression unit because it just makes stuff easier. And then I worry about my carry. I just really want to make this unit.
There's no space in my heart left for anything but vengeance.
He's upset. He's big mad. Okay, and I'm actually gonna get some currency back for doing this. Thank you. Could be using that for stamina. All right, and then the relics, I'll level up the relics later on my own, but she's gonna be the suppression in the AOE, which is it's gonna take away my attack buff, but I'm gonna get the attack buff later because I have a different plan for that.
There's no space in my.
All right, so if you notice all the way up at the top, right here, you have your stamina. In order to actually, and I already purchased twice already today, as you guys can see. I'm using my currency on stamina, and I go up to 4 because it gets expensive. And then I'm just kind of like done for the day at that point for whatever I want to farm, and try to go as far as I can, try to do any of the mission quests that I can actually do. That helps out as well. and it makes it so that you can actually get away with doing a lot of stuff throughout the day. So you can go into places like Infinity Miracle, which has currency and things that you can use to actually farm. Let's see if this is my proper team in here right now. Let's just do this right now. Put it right back. I want her to get EXP and all this.
I'll give my suffering to others.
Look at that stun. Immediately. Look at that cheese, yo. Y'all don't get no turn. Y'all don't get no turn, dog. That's exactly why I did that. Granted, she's not even, like, I didn't even do her relics yet. Can you not? Can y'all stop? But you dead. Because she don't have anything built on her. Okay. We're still gonna be fine. That sting sucked. I think we still should win though. They're not dead. They're dead now. But you saw the power of the stun. If I actually had her with some type of power, then she would have been alive to do more DPS. And that wouldn't have been as close as it was. But you get it. Nice. Nice 100. Now, you don't have to use that particular character for that. You can use any character. And one of the reasons why I did that is because I was sitting at max stamina. You can use any character like that. And where I got that set from is I took some time to actually farm in Ritual Miracle, and it comes from Fafnir. It's right here. And again, I make all blue items automatically sell, which also affects how much currency I get and everything else like that, and just straight up pick up the 4-star stuff. So if you want that particular set, the chance of stunning is called the Tyranny of Zeus, and damage has a 20% chance of stunning targets for 1 turn. 20% isn't all that great, obviously, but when you're AoEing and hitting multiple times in the AoE and hitting multiple targets, there's a good chance you're going to stun at least 1 person or 1 target in that particular round. So keep that in mind. You also have some other good stuff here, like this has a chance to freeze somebody if they hit you, so that's more CC that you can put on somebody. And the Hammer of Thor, which I'm eventually going to put on my Liling when I get enough of them. I don't think I have. I think I only have 2 of them right now. And there's also some good stuff over here as well, which grants a chance of poison and bleed inflicting longer. This is resist right here, and this begins the battle of immunity, which is good for PvP. And over here, you pretty much have the cool stuff that I showed you before first, which is the Hades set. You get a free Hades set, just to let you guys know, at the end of chapter 8. So if you're farming strictly for this, you just get a free one at the end of chapter 8. 4 set, like, you know, if you only need 1, then there you go. This is the healing one. This is going to be for my healer eventually when I get all that good stuff. And grants ability of reducing all ability cooldowns to 1 at the start of each turn, which is pretty nice if you get that. Like, but it's a good chance that, you know, 30% is not that high. If it was 50%, that'd be OP. So yeah, and then the normal one right here. Again, my suggestion is don't bother with blues after you get to this point. Is just make that sell and then automatically go for the purple ones. That'll give you enough currency to actually be able to level up this stuff relatively quick and not have to worry about the gold, because you're selling that and automatically getting the parts and stuff like that. So it's up to you if you want to do that. What this essentially will do will let you progress faster and level faster for free, basically. Because as you can see, I'm free to play at this point. So that is all I got for you guys. It's just a quick talk on how you can really do this. Also, pay attention to arena. Pay attention to point war. Fight this guy. Why? What? Who is this? Why are they doing that? They trying to lose on purpose? That'll be weird. Anyway, let's just go ahead and fight this guy. Oh, he's not very strong. Oh, all right, whatever.
Mission
Okay.
complete.
And that gives you the supply voucher, as you can see. Redeem the voucher in the tournament shop, which allows you to get more stuff. Plus this first win right here, nice. Then you head over to the shop, and then you see this is the stuff that's in the shop. That nice golden record right there, and other things you can use. If you need Nexus crystals, we got 50 right there. You need more gold, you get 500k in here, basically. And you see that one fight gave me 23. Or you can save up and go for the legendary Bilemon, which pretty much helps you level up your limit break rider, your 5-star. And then you have these nice goodies. Begin the battle of immunity. It's strictly PvP right here, what that's for. Alright, and you can scroll down, and then you have gold down here, and then the elite one, that's the EXP thing to actually level your characters. So you definitely want to go in here and just fight everybody that you can fight. Don't ego trip. Just try to win the fights that you can win, and then if you feel that you can pull off something else, try to pull off something else. But for the most part, fight the stuff that you can win. And yeah, and we also have a guild. It's called the Dollars because somebody took the legends. I was slow to actually make the legends, and that just ended up happening. My name is actually Scion Storm. Because I actually have Scion ST on the other server. I mean YouTube on YT on the other server, and that counts. So I will have to delete that to actually to get that name back again, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So I will catch you guys next video. Hopefully this helps you get a good start. And summon wise, just keep in mind. Just use your tickets. You can do what you want. Actually, you know what? It's not over yet. In the war room, they have something interesting, and it's up for a debate if it's useful or not. Gabrielle is actually a really good unit, but you have to make her. In order to make her, you need to make Fabrice. And what Fabrice needs is he needs pretty much a yellow earth type to be at Ascension 4, which is really not that hard. All you have to do is be able to beat level 3 boss and be able to farm it, which at around 25 you can do that. And you get just, you get the parts, and then you make these Ascension characters, and then you make Fabrice. You can choose to keep Fabrice, which he's okay as a single target healer, and then he's gonna buff attack up, and then he's gonna give invincibility to a teammate and immunity to all espers for 2 turns. So what you can do is you can essentially put a speed set on him, and as long as he's fast enough, what he's gonna do is he's gonna make everybody immune the first round, so you don't actually need that set. You can just use him, and then you have one enemy. I mean, you have one person who's just basically invincible, and then everybody's immune, so they're not gonna get CC'd or anything like that for 1 turn. So then that one enemy, like that one thing that you want to be invincible and not take any damage, because they do big damage, like Ling or something like that. Or maybe you want your CC to be invincible or something like that. Whatever you want to do, you can set up for that. However, if you don't want to use him, what you can do is you can turn around and use him as Ascension 5 fodder, because you have to get him to Ascension 5, and then you need to come over here and get Ascension 5 characters, which again is not really that hard to do. It's going to cost you resources to actually do that, and if you're in the beginning of the game, it's probably not the best idea unless you know 100% that you are going to be chasing and using Gabrielle, because what she does is kind of amazing right here. Deals damage equal to 140% attack, additional attack per speed. Attacks all enemies 3 times, damage up to 80% each hit, is inflicting defense down, which is amazing. That skill alone is amazing. But then when you get to this, bless all ally espers with immunity up to and defense up for 2 turns, so you won't be able to take any type of affliction, and your defense will be up, and deals damage to all enemies equal to 185% of attack, and added attack down debuff for 2 turns. Like, she is a baroque. Baroque. But this is a heavy investment to get this character, and you can't do majority of this anyway until like level 35, so in my opinion, don't worry about doing this until level 35, because that's where you will be strong enough at that point to be able to do Ascension 4 and Ascension 5, and then you can start worrying about that. At this point, it's not worth looking at as soon as you unlock it. That's what I'm trying to say. It looks like a very good thing to do, and that you can do it fast, but you cannot. It's going to cost you a lot, and there's not a lot of stamina in the game for you right now, unless you're doing my method of actually just using your currency for the stamina. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to, you know, point it out and let you guys know that that's a little bit of a trap early in the game. Like, come back later. Come back at level 35 if you really want to go after Gabrielle like that, because that's a very good unit right there. So now that is it. Be legendary. On the bottom right is going to be more Android reviews. On the bottom left is going to be Hype Watch, where we basically talk about games coming in the future and just have a little bit of fun. So I hope you guys stick around for more videos, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.